Hi y'all, this is Tammy-Beth with GSGLife, and we are going to talk about finishing our training when we just sign up to be a new instructor and kind of how to read your front page of your back office. So when you log in to www.mygsglife.com with your username and password, this is the home page that you come to, and I'll show you the whole page in just a minute, but I don't want to get sidetracked by the other things that's on the side. This is going to be right smack dab in the middle of your login when you log in. Mine's been completed for a long time, so it says that. But when it's not, it's going to have all your information there of what you need to do, a checklist of things that need to be completed when you first become an instructor. Be sure that you go, and in the list is your W-9. Be sure that you click on the W-9 form to send in so you get paid. That's super duper important. But one thing you're going to want to do is kind of complete that checklist. The other thing you're going to want to do is go over here to, I'm trying to see how I can do this without the video. But you'll want to go over to account. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. You'll want to go over to account and website, and you will want to click on the website to personalize your website name. Now, I'll go ahead and take this off. At the beginning of every month, as you have sales, you advance in your rank. So you'll start out as a member, apprentice, instructor, then you'll go bronze instructor, silver instructor, gold instructor, etc., as your sales go up. So let's pretend that you started as a member with no sales, and by the end of the first month you had hit apprentice rank. Okay, so now it's the end of the month, you've hit apprentice, you get commissions according to that. And at the beginning of the next month, everything goes back to zero, which means we go back to being a member. So every month we re-hit whatever it is that we hit and then exceed. So at the beginning of the month, everything's going to go down. Where you had personal sponsoring the month before may have been a couple hundred. At the beginning of a new month, it may go back to 4. Your team sponsoring will change during the month. From the beginning of the month, you may have lower numbers. Your personal team volume may have a lower number here, or your team members on auto ship. If you go down to the bottom of the page here, I wanted to talk to you about your rank qualification. This is what I was saying at the beginning of the month. It's going to be 0, and it's going to slowly build as the month goes on. And then at the end of the month, then it will be, much higher, okay? This right here, this causes a little bit of confusion. The green tab here that says 100-point value, that's going to be what is needed for what you're at for whatever instructor it is. So if I clicked on this and went back, for instance, to apprentice rank, this will change to 50. Now, I've entered more because that's all that's needed at apprentice rank. If I have ordered more than 100-point volume, and if you actually click on that, it will tell you what your current point volume actually is. So this number is not representing what you've currently done. It's just telling you the volume for this level. So again, I am late uploading this, but for this month. But I wanted to upload something like this at the beginning of the month, I guess is what I am trying to say. So know that these numbers are going to change as the month goes on. You're going to be back building. You're going to be starting at low numbers at the beginning of the month, and you're going to build to high numbers as the month goes on, and your ranks will increase. So that's kind of how to read that very basically. When you first become an instructor, please go in and do your checklist. Make sure that you're going to have a checklist here where mine says 100% completed. You want to go and check off your W-9 form, and you're going to want to go over to the account, click on account, then the website is going to be underneath that, and you can change the name if you want to of your website. It's usually set up as, when you first log in, as a default as www.mygsglife.com/your first and last name. But you might have a really creative thing. Maybe you've got another business you're wrapping this into, and you're already known as the health lady or something like that. And that's what you want your website to be. So then you would put in what you actually want it to be there, and that would be the link. So it would be mygsglife.com/the health lady, or whatever that is. So those are two things you'll want to do right away. Finish that checklist, get your W-9 in, personalize your website. You'll also have a chance at that point to upload your picture to your website, as well as to upload your story to your website under that same tab over under the account. Okay, I hope this is helpful. Have a wonderful day and rock that business.